Good morning, everybody. We are not at home for once. It's very nice to get out of the house. We are on a set that I had Brock find us. We're in Toronto. And I told Brock, I need you to find a place of infinite white with white walls on 3 sides, and it needs to softly, smoothly curve into the ground, and then a white floor. And Brock looked for a couple days and he found it. So here it is. Just a lot of white. And we're on set setting up for a Star Wars video that we're gonna shoot. And we've got some extra people on set. Jason's here, gonna do some lightsaber stuff. And we've kind of brought in some new people just to help us shoot some sweet vids.
Corrado, what's going on?
So we have a giant air compressor, which you probably saw last night, and we're testing it at the different PSIs to make sure that we're at the appropriate level. So this is like, we did a first test and it worked, and like it moved the pylon. So now we're going to see how much pressure it takes to knock over this mat, which isn't very much. We need to make enough pressure to knock over Corey without killing him. As you can imagine, the amount of air you need to push a human, literally push a human. Baby steps.
Yeah.
Cool.
We're trying to figure out if I get injured and I have to sue the company, how it works if I sue myself for damaging myself while shooting my own video. Because legally, it's technically insane. So
you can try suing yourself.
Take myself to court.
Yeah.
You could be on both. You can run to different sides of the podium.
I object. She asked, do I give consent to like the project to have this air shot at me? So I'm giving consent to myself, and this will serve as video evidence.
It needs to be just past 20.
Okay.
All right, unless we want to fire it even more, but where I had it last time was just past 20.
Okay. So what do you?
Oh yeah, let's see how it's.
Yeah, let's just see what 22.
You're turning me
You
on.
wanna like learn or?
Yeah, no, I got it. Ready?
Everyone be very careful.
Alright, I'm just gonna walk in front
Don't like that.
Alright, prepare to be underwhelmed.
All right, well, let's see what this does. Do you want to count me down?
By 5 or
10. Whatever you like.
99.
2, 1.
Cool. That was neat.
I feel like 40 is where we should go.
Whoa. Let's go to 30 next. We're testing on this like crash mat to see if we can knock it over. And once we have an idea of what that level is at, we'll start shooting it at me and see if air can push me. Because that's safe.
Alright, here we go.
I'm a little nervous. Can I have your hoodie, Saskia?
Why could he possibly be nervous?
Can I have your hoodie? Thank you. Suddenly I'm like thinking about like I regret buttons, I regret belts.
Should the vlog test it as well?
Put the strings inside and use it for that.
So it doesn't whip my face? I mean, we're pretty far away. I will, but I think we're going to be alright.
I think we're farther.
We're farther than it's actually going to work. Okay, and if I fall. Okay. Alright.
3, 2, 1.
So that was 25.
Cool.
Was that significant?
No, it's more, it's cause I wasn't standing with proper, like show my feet. Like if you're like this and someone shoves you even a tiny amount, you're gonna.
Yeah.
So I need to try something like this. That was 25.
That was 25.
Before we go to 30, let me just come a bit closer. I'm holding 2 lightsabers.
Okay. 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1.
It's loud.
That's cool. It's scary. For now, I'm just gonna have very strong legs and just try to resist it.
Okay.
I'm ready.
3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1.
Woohoo.
So while these crazies play with air compressor and cannons, I'm having a great time. I'm setting up giant lights, and it's really exciting, and there's all this stuff everywhere. And do you remember this setup from the Cantina video? We basically had the same idea. There's cool breaker boxes and stuff, and giant cords. Don't get to play with these very often.
Like if I'm going out,
Big lights and big diffusion, and giant light room. Carter's head's in my way. We got like 3 lights on each side. We have to do 4 lights on this side because we don't have another 2K, so there's 2 1Ks acting as a 2K. Pretty cool.
Oh, it is really hot, and that is why my face is all red. But we've just started rolling, and they're in there working right now. And it's looking pretty cool.
Feel free as soon as like they're in their positions, so that I know I'm always ready to roll.
Yep, so frame.
Rolling. 3, 2, 1, action.
You caught it!
That was a good catch.
I'm gonna hit myself in the head with the lightsaber, but it's gonna be Brock's fault.
Oh,
Actually, it's gonna be physics' fault. So you're gonna roll, you're gonna let him know? Right? And then you can still do the 3, 2, 1. And then you hit it. Cool. And you're all in position in front of you, hit it.
Yeah.
From this angle, it's just a little low.
Just a little low.
Yeah, there we go. Yeah.
Okay.
Am I framing good? Okay.
3, 2, 1, action.
That's scary. That's scary.
So we left. They can play with their lightsabers all they want. We're gonna go play with different swords. Today is the alumni day for the fencing club that we're a part of. We're very late.
What time is it now?
4:27.
4:27? It starts at 1
Yeah.
and ends at 5.
Yeah.
So, you know.
So I don't know how much actual fencing we're gonna be doing, but we'll go hang out.
We brought all our stuff,
We brought our stuff.
but
There's like, everybody's gonna have dinner afterwards, so maybe we'll just be there for the dinner. We'll see. Maybe it'll run late. You never know.
so we're gonna head out. We're gonna see if we can make it in time, which we're not gonna do. But they'll probably be late because they're probably gonna be late because it's a casual thing.
Yeah.
And then we're gonna go for dinner. And I like changed out of like my set clothes and like fix my hair, you know.
Yeah.
So now I'm good and refreshed. So we're gonna leave. We left them to play with their wooden swords and their light swords. And we're gonna go play with our steel swords.
Yeah.
Hey, so we've been going all day. It's like, I think it's about 5 now, and we've been here for hours. And it's cool. It is so cool. I can't wait to show people. But it's been coming together. The first ones took a little while to do, which always happens. But now we're kind of getting a groove going, and I'm so excited for this. This is going to be one of the coolest things. Watch this.
2, 1, action. 2, 1, action.
Well, we're here.
We showed up just as they were leaving.
Yeah. They're like packing up. Knew that was gonna happen though. That's
Yeah,
okay.
That's okay.
We're all gonna
We'll go to
have
dinner.
have a good time, and basically just wander around Brock for a little bit, which
Yeah.
is really weird. I'm finding out more and more that I'm like, as every year passes, I'm more and more uncomfortable. Like walking around these halls, because it's awkward.
Yeah, but you only spent 4 years here.
That's true.
I spent almost 9 years here.
So does that make it better or worse?
Makes it worse. We also realized that this year is Brock's 50th.
Yeah.
So,
apparently it's been
which
50
means that I
years.
spent almost a fifth of their entire
That's really
university
weird.
time here. That's really weird.
Because it's the 50th and because it's like alumni day, there's a bunch of stuff happening in the middle island here. We're out front of the library, which is a giant tower that you can see from literally all over Niagara. Apparently today is a special day.
We got the tower on top of the escarpment.
Yeah.
So.
And it sticks out a bunch. So we just came from my parents' house. We went and had dinner with all the fencers, and then we went to my parents' house for my dad's birthday. Happy birthday, Bob. I have a little story to tell. As most of you probably know, I have a very big obsession with cheese. Cheese is like basically one of my favorite things ever. And it was really cheese. And then I brought up this one time, when we went to Holland as a family. Corrado went too. And I brought this up and I was like, do you remember that time we were all at our aunt and uncle's house and there was a cheese truck that like a van that drove around the neighborhood.
Loop.
Okay.
Yeah.
A van that drove around the neighborhood and had cheese in the back and you could like buy cheese. Like an ice cream truck.
An ice cream truck for cheese.
So my dad bought like hundreds of dollars worth of cheese because cheese is expensive. And we all
But it's not as expensive in Holland.
It's not as expensive for those specific cheeses because it was like Dutch cheeses. And we sat around like 20 people.
We demolished those cheeses.
It was amazing.
And the cheeses were so good.
Oh man. So I brought this up like after my mom brought out this platter and she's like, I dream about that cheese. And all of us were like, oh, that was such a good night. I was like, I think about that all the time. And we had this moment of reminiscing about cheese and it was amazing. And that is why I love cheese. Because my whole family loves cheese and it's a very lovable thing.
Yeah. It was also
cheese
good
truck.
because the evening, it was like a good evening, everyone was around and the atmosphere was good and then the cheese was good and it was a good compound kind of thing.
Yeah, it was great. It was a good night. Delicious cheese.
Ladies and gentlemen, that's wrap for today. Good job, everybody. Oh, good, clapping. Give yourselves a round of applause. Fantastic. Joel, you were great. Jason, you were great. Other Jason, also great. We got 2 Jasons on set. What's your name?
Whitney.
Thank you, Whitney. What's your name?
Natalie.
Thank you, Natalie. What's your name?
Brock.
Thank you, Brock.
Can I go to sleep?
Yep, good night.
Night.
Don't hurt yourself. We just did 24 takes of a video where I jumped onto this thing, not with my good buddy Brock here, but with a lightsaber, and then Jason stabbed me in the back as I was falling through space in slow motion.
I just need a blanket.
It's all right.
I could just chill.
There was one time.
Is there room?
Yeah, there's room.
Come on in.
Just in between
There we go.
Yeah, there was one time I fell, and after we did so many takes, so I tried falling different ways, and I didn't like put out my hands properly to catch myself. Caught myself with my chin. So I'm going to recreate in slow motion. My entire body falls, and then I went, oh, that's a good way to stop my entire mass, and then push my head back, which isn't good for your neck. So I'm going to go stretch. I'm fine, but I don't want to be not fine tomorrow. Because we are filming tomorrow too.
Day 2.
Day 2. It's only a 2-day shoot.
Yeah.
And then this thing plays at Buffer Festival, at the Star Wars screening. Make sure you go to the Star Wars screening at Buffer Festival, and probably our screening. Probably play it at both. To be honest, we're not going to not play it.
Go to both.
So go to both, and you can see it twice on the big screen.
It'll be better the second time.
Worth it.
Give me daily vlogs, I want them in my subscription box. I wonder who might drop by, even though sometimes it's Canada outside. So don't go away, we're here every day. It's not ApprenticeEh, it's ApprenticeEh. Hey, 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 hey. Home is where the vlog is.